Welcome back to 4x4 VW Garage, where we install a 6-inch lift on our 84 diesel Rabbit and go rock crawling. No, seriously. As you can see, the Rabbit now sits higher with the engine and the transmission removed. What is that? And so that sits too high. This is one of the reasons why I finally unboxed the Outlander Charger. Doesn't crime know that I'm trying to make a video here? So one of the reasons I finally unboxed that Outlander Charger is to shove it in the engine bay here and to weigh down the front end some more. With the inverter, a car battery, and the charger, I'm hoping this brings it down a bit, but I don't think it's gonna be as heavy as the diesel engine, which was made out of cast iron, I believe, and its transmission. I think our Prius transaxle weighs 200 pounds, the inverter is about 30 pounds. I'm guessing the Outlander Charger may be something like 20 pounds. It's definitely nowhere near what the original weighed. And all of you concerned with EVs being heavier than actual cars, here's a prime example of how it's the opposite. My truck ended up being about 500 pounds lighter after the conversion. And so with this, I'm thinking of getting a lowering set of coilovers, McPherson struts, springy, boingy, anti-boingy things, whatever you guys call those things. And I'm going to lower it, and the shocks I'm hoping to get will be adjustable, so if we need to raise it back up, we can. So yeah, just want to make this video and show you what we're dealing with, and I'm sure we're not the first ones or the last ones to experience this, so something that just needs to get taken care of. So just for funsies, I'm gonna measure the height from the ground as a reference to the top of the fender. I know that it's on blocks. It's currently sitting at 33 inches and a quarter, 33 and a quarter. So we'll see what it does when we load up the engine bay with some EV components. I don't expect it to change much. All right, so here we go. We're just gonna randomly load up the engine bay. Just put some weight on it. That's the inverter. Our charger slash DC-DC converter. Hopefully that doesn't fall off. So, perfect. And this is just a battery, simulate the battery that will eventually go in there. Seriously? I don't understand why it's so hard to put a battery in here. There. That's sketchy. So now with the battery in there, the inverter in there, the charger in there, let's take another measurement. This dropped us down to 32, what we're gonna call this, 32 3/4. So half an inch. It's going to take a whole lot more car batteries, chargers, inverters to bring that down another, 3 inches. So we're going to have to go the drop spring or adjustable coilovers route. Here I just kind of willy-nilly piled stuff in so it wouldn't fall down. Obviously this is going to get nicely distributed. The good news is that it will all fit, and now that I see how small that charger is, I think the charger and the inverter will sit on the passenger side, right-hand side in the States, opposite the driver. Then that will counteract the battery on the driver's side, plus me, the driver, as much as it can, and still be all nicely tucked in there. I think the charger can go back there and be mounted by the firewall. All of this will need some plumbing for cooling, but it seems doable. Heck, maybe the charger can just sit on top of the trans, though I don't favor that because the transmission will be rubber mounted and it will wiggle, allowing it to wiggle, and the inverter and the charger will be hard mounted. There's no need for them to wiggle, nor do they wiggle.